And this I call the meditation of non-existence, okay? Non-existence. And there's a reason why I call it the meditation of non-existence. Because up until now, you've not related from the true bodily sensation. You've, up until now, where you believe you're the experience of your body, you up until now have manipulated your perception over your body. So you react, and most of your reactions don't even correlate with what you really feel. You could be hurt, but instead of being vulnerable with that hurt and it associated to consciousness, you may push it down and get angry. You know, this is, you know, these things we do, and we may get angry and hurt somebody, you know, because we're hurt or something like that. And so the I thought claims the experience and it acts out. It acts out the body sensation, but often without realizing what the real body sensation is. Can you relate to that, any of you? Yeah, I mean, this seems to be standard. And if you go to Narcotics Anonymous and you read their workbook, right at the beginning, it says we couldn't accept reality, so we learned to manipulate our perception of it. Brilliant saying. I remember in 1995 at an NA meeting, hearing that read out, and I was absolutely what can I explain? It really did something to me, really challenged me. So, because ultimately the objective is coming to see that the body itself is not separate from consciousness being the experience. So that's the objective, okay? And you can't do that. You can't infer any way, any practice, anything clever. You can't do that. You have to remain as awareness. Let go of the tension to the impulse to manage and start allowing the body in. Because what we're taught to do when we're young is to identify with the body. That's the first thing we identify with. The first thing, when you look in the mirror, when someone's calling you a name by your name, you then become a body. Once you become a body, you then become the thought that arises out of the body. And once you identify with that, you then claim the body. This is, so what's happening here, overcoming Narcissus and Echo, we're kind of undoing the process. We kind of, as awareness, from where we are, we start to meditate in a way where we go back to the root consciousness being the experience of the body, okay? Once you become the experience of the body, over time, you start to allow the body sensation to associate more intimately with awareness being experienced. It begins to change. The forms in your body begin to change as they correlate with consciousness being the experience. What happens then is these new forms become a different cause and condition that clears the mind. You know, you'll get the right thought, the right intuition as to what's going on in your body. So you'll start to come all the way through. But before you come all the way through, you've got to first come all the way back to awareness being the experience.